The pre-election campaign, he captured the imagination of regular folk, the Mwananchi, by crafting and riding on the hustler narrative, a narrative where he painted himself as the champion of the common people and common causes. And when he ascended to power, President William Ruto followed words with action by creating and implementing the Hustler Fund, a common man's credit facility backed by public funds. 2 years later, what is the status of the Hustler Fund? Melita Oletenges interrogates.
I now officially launch the Hustler Fund for the Republic of Kenya.
A fund for the hustlers by the self-styled hustler president was launched on the 30th November 2022. A major pledge of the election campaign in which the president presented himself as a self-made businessman eager to help regular Kenyans get ahead. The fund, worth 50 billion shillings, was positioned as a tool to liberate millions of Kenyans from predatory lenders by offering loans of up to 50,000 shillings, lending at an annual rate of 8%, cheaper than the average lender in the market.
This is the fund that is going to equalize all the people of Kenya.
Afadhalini, msituangushe, hizi pesa mchukue, msifanyie kazi na mlipe, kwa sababu mkikosa kulipa tutakwama.
Nearly 2 years since its launch, it's been a cat and mouse game between the government and Hustler Fund borrowers.
I'm coming for you to make sure that you pay so that others can benefit, even yourself.
Kwa hivyo bwana Paranya, hii maneno tumeona unasema turudishe. Tulikuwa na wewe kwa street tukisema hatutalipa hii pesa ya Hustler Fund. Wewe imetokea wapi? Umeanza kutuambia tena tulipe pesa.
This statement from the second cabinet secretary overseeing the fund under the cooperative and MSMEs docket paints a picture of a government grappling to balance the fund amidst widespread defaults. On the Hustler Fund website, figures reveal that over 52 billion shillings have been disbursed, with 2 billion shillings in savings accumulated by borrowers. More than 23 million Kenyans have accessed these funds. As of September 14th, the Hustler Fund group statistics show that 179 million shillings have been disbursed to 53,000 groups, with savings nearing 9 million shillings. However, the data fails to reveal how much has been repaid by borrowers, raising serious concerns about potential losses in the fund. Former CS Simon Chelugui had promised that the government would use modest methods to recover the money, aiming to help Kenyans struggling with debt.
Majority of those digital borrowers had been blacklisted 2 years ago. We've been able to rehabilitate about approximately 8 million of them into through the Hustler Fund. So I want to believe that other than just sustaining the fund, we also have a duty and responsibility to bring these 8 million Kenyans on board. Imagine an economy where 8 million of us are out.
However, his successor, Wycliffe Oparanya, a former critic of the fund, is now pledging to succeed in tracking down defaulters.
We are coming up with a system that will now track you to know that where you are, you will see someone knocking. Can you pay the Hustler Fund back for the benefit of others? I think it's important, as the government tries its speed, you must also do the same.
In June 2024, the Auditor General revealed that the Hustler Fund management had failed to provide financial statements for audit review, blocking verification of the fund's balances and source. At the time, over 10 billion shillings remained unpaid. The damning report also uncovered that 129,000 accounts holding over 81 million shillings had been closed. Despite these glaring issues, President William Ruto insists the fund is corrupt-free.
Today we have 2 million Kenyans every day borrowing from the Hustler Fund. It is delivered on a technology platform. It is the single government project that has no corruption.
But hustlers are showing no urgency to repay their loans.
Siwezi lipa rais
nilipe rais kwa nini? Mimi na yeye ananiambia na pesa mingi.
Sasa 500 surely, naomba watu wajue kusumbuliwa na 500 ama 1000. Wasamehewe, ni wa Kenya.
Sasa utalipa hasa fund aje? Kama tu ingewezekana ingekuwa, wacha tuseme ikuwe credit kwa vijana.
Is the Hustler Fund a lifeline or a bottomless pit? 2 years into President William Ruto's tenure, the viability of this economic program is under scrutiny. The credit borrowed vis-a-vis the money is paid. And while responsible lending should go hand in hand with effective collection, is the chief hustler reluctant to rattle his flock? Melita, Oletenges, Citizen TV, Nairobi.